As I just was saying, I had to come outside. I've been out here for like 3 times today for like 10, 15 minutes. I definitely would say it's because I'm actually visiting myself within my mind. My mind is really a universe. Now, actually, once I close my eyes, I see myself maneuver in my own universe. That's called my mind. Understand that this physical form that you're living in, this shit is not real. None of it is really real. You feel me? But we've been propagated by science and our parents, so forth and so on. The teachings and the indoctrinations that our brains was influenced with, thinking that this shit is real. None of it's really real. You feel me? Something that I realized. It's like I come out here and I actually have a better connection, a better relationship with Mother Nature. So very important to understand what goes on around you. Be aware of your surroundings, as parents would say, and don't be absent-minded. I ask myself, do the sun have any feelings? I said this in my second or first live video. Do the sun really have feelings? When it be so brick outside, when it's no temperature, that's really higher than the temperature that's going on right now. Do the sun really has feelings and emotions? Do the wind have any feelings or emotions? Do birds have any feelings or emotions? Question yourself these kind of questions. You feel me? And I say to myself, I'm like, they really don't have no emotions. They're not aligned with this third dimension that we living in. That's why those birds, the wind, the sun, been disconnect or having the relationship with the third dimension, which is called gravity. We're not living in no gravity. Your eyes is lying to you right now. Your eyes is really lying to you, thinking that what you see right now is real. Proving it through a cell phone is not real. As you can see that I'm speaking, but you don't see actual letters or words come from my mouth. You don't see that, but you hear it because the mind and the ear are associated with one another. It has a reciprocal relationship with one another. So none of it is real. None of it. We have been deceived. We have been indoctrinated for so long. And we as a collective of people, our black minority people, our black people, our African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, because you got so many titles that we want to go by. We have been deceived in thinking that if I dress like this way, if I behave like this way, if I put on appearance, I'm going to take away my black identity, or I'm going to take away my natural identity. Negro, you cannot change the fact what's in your genetic information. Your DNA is more important than your physical appearance. Your DNA is literally who you are as a person. Your DNA is your universe. You living in what your DNA consists of each and every day. You are living in that. It's more than what the science that we have been taught, we've been indoctrinated with in high school, in public school. That's not real science that the teachers taught us. It's not real. None of it's real. This third dimension, this shit is not real. I'm at a point now where I reach, where I don't even see people no more. I just feel vibrations. I don't look at the physical form of people anymore now. I just feel sounds. I pick up off sounds. Understand that we are made out of sounds. We are made of vibrational frequencies. That's why words consist of vibrational frequencies, and we internalize words. And we react off words. We behave off words. Right? And that's just my perception. That's just how my universe see things. And now I'm getting deeper now. And so it have nothing to do based on what my eyes see. These two eyes are lying to me. These two eyes is not real. It's about what's in my universe. What does my universe sees? My universe talks, or just the individual and the character within me that speaks and talks. But without no movement within the lips, without no hearing within the ears. You know, and it comes to a point in life where we all need to disconnect ourselves from the third dimension. As far as death, I use that for example. Because many of us are afraid to die. Many of us, we are finding so many ways so we can live and not die. I know death probably seems like it's a scary thing, right? But death is really beautiful. In fact, you should actually worship death. In fact, if you go back 100,000 years ago or 25,000 years ago, our ancestors, the ancient Egyptians, the pharaohs, the queens, the kings, the gods, so forth and so on, they worshiped death. They worshiped death because they knew the benefits of death. You gotta understand, man, we really don't die. All of this shit is an illusion. We've been indoctrinated on being scared of death. We've been indoctrinated with that. Death is not real. But based on when you lay energy on something, it is real. You'll worship the ideal of it. Just like you'll worship the ideal of something that you're afraid of because your energy went towards it. Your energy only expand more to a higher dimension and wants to escape out of the matrix from the third dimension. When it goes transcend to the fifth dimension or the fourth dimension. You still could see, you still could talk, you still can hear without no physical form, no external appearance. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I realized. Once I speak, you see movement. And once I realized, once I got quiet, and once I started hearing my inner self, but I realized that it wasn't my mouth that was actually having no movement. It was really my inner self. This is a shell right here. My body is a shell. Your body is a shell. None of this shit is real. None of it is real, man. None of it. You feel me? But what is real is your soul. That's what's real. Look at this for example. Do this technique. This is something that I learned from one of my favorite intellectuals. He said, say the word rock star. Close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Say without having no movement of your lips. Say rock star. 1, 2, 3. Say one more time. Rock star. If you close your eyes, you can see rock star more clear in your mind than you actually would say within words that you can't even see. Real. Was that the soul that said rock star? Or was that your universe within your mind? What was that? You know, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you. It took me a while to actually understand that I was living in the matrix. You feel me? I mean, real with you. It took me a while because I didn't have the right understanding or the knowledge at the time period. But once I gained the knowledge and understanding and understood that nothing what I'm seeing now is real. And everything that I see is bullshit. Because my eyes don't see. They say that your eyes do see things. You see colors. You see animals. You see people, you know? Your eyeballs. Both of your eyeballs, I would say. Our brains. This is right. This right here. This is a brain. This is not something that you see. This is not connected with the mind. This is not connected with nothing internally, mentally. It's not connected. Everything that you see or so-called allegedly see is picking up colors, is picking up information, and it's projecting images within your universe that consists within your mind or your universe, which is called your mind. I'm being real. The colors that we see right now is not the authentic color. Just like KRS once said, the more words you know, the better images you can paint. You go to a room and you see that you just go into the room and you see your cousin having a great birthday party and so forth and so on. But then the plumber comes in and the plumber see, I gotta fix this, I gotta fix that, I gotta fix that, I gotta fix that. You say to yourself, what? I didn't even see that once I came into this room. What separates you from the plumber? Plumber knowledge. I'll bring another person in. Let's bring a painter in. And the painter, he comes in the room. He see that color right there. Oh, that's red. That's off red. That's like the certain kind of red. He got all these different kinds of words to describe what he sees within his mind and not with his eyes. What separates you from the painter? Painter knowledge and the certain kinds of titles or the certain kinds of colors that you cannot see because you do not have a word for. If we don't have a word for certain kind of things, it do not exist within our mind. If we don't have no words to certain things that don't exist. Be real. How many times you went to a place and you was trying to tell somebody what was wrong with their apartment? You was trying to tell someone what was wrong with their vehicle. You was trying to tell someone what was wrong with their motorcycle or whatnot, but you couldn't figure out the name for it. Or you probably walked past it because you didn't identify, your mind or your universe haven't registered the title or the name for it or the knowledge for it. Anything that you do not have the knowledge or words for it, it do not exist within your universe or your mind. You know, and words go so deep, but words is not knowledge. Knowledge is awareness. Let's keep that very clear. Knowledge is awareness. Information and knowledge are not aligned with one another. Information comes with things that you see. Information, for example, oh, I seen that there's going to be a fair in 25 minutes, or on this specific day, this fair gonna be booming, it's gonna be jumping, it's gonna be popping. Information, knowledge, awareness, what you know. What do you know? And when you're talking about knowing yourself, knowledge. In fact, I'll get to the point where knowledge will always be knowledge until you enact or until you maneuver with that knowledge. Or it still be information until you enact on that information. If you talk about something that you learn, because education is not knowledge. Education is training. Matter of fact, training is outside of your nature. Training, in fact, is outside of your nature because you actually learning something that's different from your nature. That's something that was already embedded within you. This shit is really crazy. Like once you actually see how this educational system play a part in us actually so-called allegedly obtaining knowledge, it's not really knowledge. It's training. It's outside of your nature.